Planet Dolan.
From butt beverages to curing cancer with urine, we look at 10 of the most bizarre addictions people have. Hey everyone, my name is Melissa. I'm here to caress your brain cells with weird facts from all over the world.
Number 10.
Yummy remains. Cassie takes her husband wherever she goes. Grocery shopping, the movies, and restaurants. The problem is, Cassie's husband is dead, and it's his ashes she's carrying around. Her family didn't worry too much though, not until she started to eat the ashes. It started when she was transferring his ashes from a box to an urn. When some of it spilled onto her hand, she didn't want to waste it, so she ate the gray dust. Cassie had eaten a pound of her husband's ashes in just 2 months, and said that once she ran out of ashes, she would probably kill herself. Fortunately, Cassie entered a voluntary treatment facility before the men in white coats came. Unfortunately, she had to leave the husband's ashes at home.
Number 9.
Polished less. Bertha has been drinking nail polish for 5 years. It began innocently enough. She was at a salon and the smell of the polish was so intoxicating that she licked it off. 5 years later, and Bertha is drinking 5 bottles of nail polish a day. Her favorite flavor is blue, or anything with glitter so she can shine from the inside. Doctors warned Bertha about the toxins she's ingesting and the toll it's taking on her liver, but she still can't help herself. The liver is responsible for filtering out a lot of the bad shit we put in our bodies, so if you're constantly injecting toxic crap, you're gonna have a bad time.
Number 8.
Drinking urine. 2 years after being diagnosed with cancer, Carrie began to drink her own urine instead of pursuing chemotherapy. 4 years later, Carrie is addicted to chugging her pee. She says it's a cure-all, using it as a toothpaste, rubbing aged urine on her skin, and washing her hair with it. When a doctor tells her that drinking urine has made her toxin levels really high, that still won't stop Carrie. She inserts pee into her nose and soaks her eyes in it, even though it hurts like hell. Psst, just a tip, Carrie, but if it burns, it probably shouldn't go in your eye. I use the same reasoning for not putting hot sauce in my eyes, and the system is really paying off.
Number 7.
Drinking gasoline. Please, nobody light a match around this gal, because you're liable to get us all blown up. Shannon loves to drink gasoline, as if sniffing it weren't bad enough for your health. But she loves to do that too. She consumes 12 teaspoons a day, which is about 5 gallons a year. Her mother didn't believe her daughter was really drinking gasoline until she could smell the unmistakable aroma of a gas station on her breath. Swallowing toxic chemicals generally leads to quite a few ailments, including internal burns, nervous system damage, and drowsiness, among so many others. Also, a serious case of deadness could be on the cards.
Number 6.
Stinging yourself with bees. Margaret started stinging herself with bees in an attempt to relieve her arthritic pain. That was more than a decade ago. Since then, she's worked her way up to 15 stings a day. She keeps up her supply by keeping bees in her backyard, which is less risky than growing other means of medicinal pain relief in your backyard, if you know what I mean. She says every sting brings a feeling of relief. Doctors have warned her that constantly introducing venom into her system can lead to a fatal allergy. But that's not stopping her. And I almost see why. Apparently, the bee stings make her sex life amazing. She didn't elaborate, but I'm hoping it doesn't mean they're into some kind of bestiality.
Number 5.
Snorting baby powder. Jay says that her addiction to snorting baby powder began when she accidentally inhaled the white powder at 15. 16 years later, and her odd habit is taking its toll. Her friends assume she had some kind of closet drug problem because every surface in Jay's home was covered in fine white powder. And we're not talking about tiny amounts here. She's snorting tablespoons of powder 10 times a day. Doctors have warned Jay that inhaling the powder can lead to respiratory failure and pneumonia. Not to mention, it has chemicals in it that are used to make paint and insecticides. I bet Jay probably wishes she had a drug problem because it would be easier to explain.
Number 4.
Eating cat hair. Lisa gives the phrase, crazy cat lady, a whole new meaning. She's addicted to eating cat hair. She'll scour the carpet looking for loose fur, the couch, or the cat scratching post. She started the habit 15 years ago in order to feel closer to her pets, but when she brought home a new kitten, her addiction progressed to licking her cat to groom her. But Lisa maintains that she doesn't lick her cat's butt, proving even the weirdos have to draw the line somewhere. Even though cats only have 9 lives, I'm pretty sure Lisa's cat wishes she only had 1.
Number 3.
Eating rocks. Teresa was at stage 1, consuming 2 pounds of rocks a day. She's been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20 years by that stage. If she can't find small rocks to chew on, she'll collect bigger ones and then crush them with a hammer. While some dentists would be seeing dollar signs right now, they'd be sorely disappointed. Teresa claims the rocks have only made her teeth stronger. Thankfully, though, Teresa's husband has helped her cut down her habit to 3 pounds a week. Her toilet must be made out of concrete. Otherwise, I don't know how else she takes a dump. Maybe she's hoping that with enough pressure, she'll shed out a diamond.
Number 2.
Urine-soaked diapers. Keisha has a thing for diapers. Used diapers. For hoarding them, sniffing them, and even chewing them. But they have to be filled with urine. The heavier, the better. She has them stashed around the house, in her car, even in the bed with her as she sleeps. When she can't get family or friends to shell out their kids' pee-soaked diapers, she'll rifle through trash cans looking for ones with the strongest urine smell she can find. She's accumulated 25,000 dirty diapers since her habit began. I bet you're thinking, I really hope this woman doesn't procreate. Well, you're too late. She gave birth to a producer of diapers of her very own. She's pleased, though. It must be like owning a cow that gives bourbon instead of milk.
Number 1.
Coffee enemas. Mike and Trina are just crazy about their coffee enemas, and possibly plain crazy. For those at home that aren't familiar with this practice, they fill a bucket with coffee, then insert a tube into their anus. The coffee then fills their lower intestine with a caffeine kick that jump kicks their poop factory. Then they have to make a mad dash to the toilet to prevent any leakage. Mike and Trina were at one stage giving themselves 4 enemas a day and spending 5 hours prepping and performing the extravagant regime. Despite being told there are no real benefits to coffee enemas, the pair continue to perform them regularly. The kicker is, the couple refuses to drink coffee because it's bad for their health. Next up, heroin enemas. Better than injecting the stuff. Isn't it funny how human beings rationalize their decisions? What interesting specimens. Catch you guys next week.
Did you enjoy the video? That's fantastic. Did you know we still have a gaming channel? Collaborative. It's for Planet Dolan. Come look at us as we play some video games.
Like animation? Have some questions about life and the universe you need answered? Come check out Super Planet Dolan. Danger Dolan and I will answer your life questions. Links are down below.